Hello, my name is Amarjot, and I'm today going to talk about what is called a startup visa. Some people have asked me how can they come to Canada if they have money to invest. And one of the new programs is called Startup Visa, as you can see on the screen. Who can apply to immigrate with a startup visa? So, startup visa requires four conditions, as you see. So you have to first of all have a business idea. If you have a idea that you can use to create a business in Canada, this startup visa program maybe is for you. Your business must be supported by an organization in Canada. That is the one of the fundamental requirements as compared to an entrepreneur visa where you can buy your own business or you can create your own business and run it independently as in many PNP programs. Startup visa requires the support of some company in Canada which is called a designated organization. The Canadian government has designated some organizations that require to be connected with your idea. So, what it means is that they must invest their money or they must support your idea so that your business idea can flourish and be successful. So, that is the meaning of support by designated organization. Let me just show you more things about. Beyond the support, of course, you must have the ownership requirements as you see on the screen. You must take language test, which is hardly anything, CLB5, and you must have enough money to settle, which is called settlement funds. So all these three requirements are easier to fulfill, but we are going to focus on the first one. Prove that your business is supported by a designated organization. So take a look at designated organization. If one of these organizations they support you, they will give you a letter of support, and using the letter of support you can apply for PR, also for the work permit at the same time. But let's look at the designated organization. What is the meaning and who are these organizations where you require this support? Designated organizations are business groups that have been approved to invest or to support possible startup. That's like what I said earlier. These organizations will choose which business proposals to review. So that means they will decide whether your business idea deserves their support or not. Not all business ideas can be supported, but they have to be interested in your idea so that they can support you. They will assess the potential of a proposal and whether or not it will succeed, of course. Each organization has its own intake process for proposal and criteria used to assess them. Of course, you get a letter of support. So there are three types of organizations, by the way. One of them is called Venture Capital Fund. That's on the screen. The second one is called Angel Investor Groups, and the third one is called Business Incubator. So we will see the difference between these types. So first one is the venture capital funds. There are many: BDC Venture, Blackberry Partners, Celtic Stream, quite a number of lists. So one of these companies must invest in your idea for a minimum of $200,000. All right. So if I have an idea, I have a software idea, I have something that I want to bring to Canada, I think that it will be a commercial success in Canada, and I need to contact one of these companies on the screen, and they must invest a minimum of $200,000 in my company. That is the way by which I will get a letter of support, and then I can apply for PR. So this is one of them. All right. So the first one requires a minimum commitment of $200,000 from them. So there are a number of here. If you want to get the list from me, I can send you a list later on if you email me. All right. So let's take a look at angel investor groups. These are another category of groups, and the last one, as you see, is called Incubator. So the angel investor groups, they only need a minimum investment of $75,000 in your idea to qualify. So the difference in these people and the first one are, of course, the way they operate. The second category, they are just in the business of throwing capital, and they possibly do not participate in management, but they're showing their interest by spending their own money in you. $75,000 is enough for you to qualify for PR in this category, and the list is right here. Angel, One Canadian, First Angel, Golden Triangle, Oak Mason, quite a number of them. Let's take a look at the third one. Is called a business incubator, and there is a long list of incubator. Actually, if you see, the incubator is the longest list of all. The difference in incubator and all of or the first two is that the incubator, they take money. They are not investing in you. They are traditionally they are asking money from you to send money to them. So, for example, I can take any name. So the first one is Alacrity Foundation. So if I'm Alacrity, I will ask you to submit and invest a certain amount of money in Canada. They make a partnership agreement with you. So in that third-party partnership agreement, in that account, they will ask you to invest your own money to the tune of $200,000, $300,000. Sometimes, even more. They decide how much, and using your money, they will participate in that venture, and they will help you your venture become successful. So you are spending your own money, and they are providing the management and the strategic directions. All right, so that's the difference. So you have to spend your own money to the tune of $200,000 and $300,000. In the first two categories, they are spending money. All right, I mean, they are asking you to spend money. Look at the first one. I'll show you one more time. Look at the first one. The first one is spending a minimum $200,000 in the incubator. You are spending money. The second one, they are spending $75,000 with a different caveat on how they operate the business. And the third one, you are spending your own money and bringing it to Canada, and they will help you manage the business. So that's the difference between these three. There's a list here, and there are a lot of questions here about startup visa. But basically, if you have a strong idea, if you think that your idea can be commercial success in Canada, this is the way to go. So if you have any more questions, if you have a specific idea that you want to commercialize here in Canada, you can always give me a call, and then I will maybe possibly introduce you to some of these companies, and then you can make your own decision. Other requirements of these besides these agencies, that you must have a language requirement, which is easy, of course, and you must bring your own money to settle, which is settlement money. So if you are a family of 4, you must show at least $23,181 that you can bring when you come here, so that you can support yourself while your business is waiting to become a success. So that is all it is for startup visa. Before you go, let me just also reassure you that startup visa is one of the fastest processing visas in business. At present, the government is processing the PR for this kind of category in less than 6 months. And if you're applying for work permit also, once you get a letter of support, and you can also apply for a work permit to help get to start the business, so that you can start working on it, so that you can help the investor or angel or the incubator to get started. The work permit is also fast. Within 2 or 3 months, you will get a LMIA exempt work permit, which will allow you to come here and also bring your spouse and dependent children as well. So it's a fastest growing, and by the way, there's a quota every year. There's a quota, I think, about 2,750 every year. This is a fairly new program. This was started, I think, about 2 years ago. Unless they are willing to, continue this for long, this may not, be around for many years. But at present, it's open, and you are welcome to apply. If you have an idea, if you have the money, especially for incubator program, I think you should come forward and apply, give it a try. Who knows? I think, not only you will you will be rewarded with a commercial success in Canada for your idea, plus also you get your PR with the family. All right. Thank you very much for your time. I will wait for your comments or maybe your email directly. If you have, if you have an idea and money and you want to get connected to one of these agencies. Thank you.